Locally, Democrats are trying to drum up support ahead of the 2020 elections. Today, Congressman John Lewis and Senate candidate Jon Ossoff teamed up holding this voter registration rally at the MLK Rec Center in Northeast Atlanta. People were able to register to vote there, and voters we spoke with told us they were looking for some new leadership come 2020. Meanwhile, Georgia Republicans holding their own event to help grow support for President Trump ahead of the 2020 election. Today's gathering focusing on engaging members of the metro area's Asian Pacific community. Attorney General Chris Carr was among those in attendance.